your girl Nisi here with Wild Pear Tarot. Thanks so much for tuning into my YouTube channel. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I'm a tarot and oracle reader, an alchemist, and a light worker. I specialize in celebrity readings, pick-a-pile messages, and channeled messages for the collective. So thanks so much for tuning in. Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Also, I accept tips. You can tip me through Cash App, PayPal, or Venmo. I will leave the information in the description box below. All right, Happy New Year, everyone. It is 2022. I hope that you guys have or are enjoying the start of this new year. I wanted to focus on relationships. Spirit is moving me in new directions when it comes to the type of readings that I do and plan to do on this channel. And I'll probably be providing more insight into that as we go along. But for now, Spirit wants me to dive in and focus on some information that I think my audience needs right now at the start of this new year, focused on relationships. Some of them may not focus on romantic relationships and may just be, familial or career relationships, business relationships, things like that. So just be mindful of that as I tune in. This is going to be a channeled message reading, okay? I'm going to see what Spirit has to say, and I'm going to draw some cards and allow Spirit to provide these messages that you guys need, all right? Move these cards out of my way. All right. Whew, thank you, Spirit. So what message do you have in the name of Jesus? Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you. Spirit, can you please provide one card or however many cards you want to provide? Spirit, thank you, Spirit. What messages are coming through, Holy Spirit, that my community, my audience needs to know at this time? Anyone who's watching this video, what insider information do they need to know at this point in time in regards to relationships? Thank you, Spirit. Okay. And I'm just going to go through and shuffle. What I'm doing is going through each deck that I kind of had at the very beginning and kind of seeing what information is coming through. Spirit, can you please provide a message that needs to be heard? Thank you. I give thanks. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Y'all, there's some energy coming through here, okay? There is some energy coming through for y'all and these relationships, okay? We're gonna see what Spirit says about it, though. Thank you, Spirit. Please provide messages that the audience needs to hear. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, we're gonna round this out here. Ooh. Okay. So a song did come to me, the Wild Thought song, that Rihanna song with Bryson Tiller and DJ Khaled. I don't know if you can take it. No, you wanna see me naked. I wanna be a baby, baby, baby. Okay. So some of y'all, this is definitely like, I'm picking up and tuning in here that some of y'all really need to be tapping into your sensuality, your pleasure, like focusing on pleasure this year for some of y'all, or like healing those spaces so you can feel more sensuous and more pleasurable if you're not getting the pleasure or the type of like pleasure that you've been wanting and seeking. Like Spirit's saying, like, this is a time to really address that. This is the year to address that, heal that, and try to bring it forward. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Again, these are just channeled messages that are coming through. Oh, okay. All three wanted to come through. Okay, well, Spirit's telling me to remove it because it was only supposed to be 2, but this may come out later. I'm gonna let this stew and we're gonna figure it out. Okay. All right, let's see what messages are coming through and then we're gonna get into it, okay? Some of y'all are so dissatisfied right now. Yeah. Passing journey. Okay. All right, we're gonna go through the cards here. Okay, so we got the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords. This came out upright. The Four of Chalices or the Four of Cups. The Four of Chalices or the Four of Cups. We got the Two of Swords. Two of Swords. We got the Devil card. And this is like just something that I'm putting up for, hoping everyone can see that. Then we have the 4 Oracle cards. So we have Hardship. We have Abundance. And then we have Passing. And we have Journey. All right. There's a lot of transitioning that's going to be happening this year in relationships. Things are either going to be moving forward or some things are going to be at a standstill. And I think it's because people are really not addressing their desires and their passions. So the Devil card is usually like that signal of like some sort of like addiction or doing things in excess, right? So there's a level here of excess, but how Spirit is bringing up this Devil energy here, and this carries, so this is the 15, it carries 1, 5, but adding this together, it carries the 6 energy, right, in numerology, and this is a 6 year. So this is really signaling our sensuality, our things that excite us, Spirit saying things that titillate us, things that really bring us passion or things that we're passionate about. And this isn't always, so I'm not just connecting this to relationships, but like, if you are thinking of like, your sexual pleasure and how it has not been centered, that is something that you're gonna have to address this year. If there are things in your relationship that you think is missing, like your partner has not been as giving, making sure that you are receiving pleasure and you feel like you're giving more than you're receiving, that is going to be an issue coming up it has to be addressed this year. It has to be addressed. If you feel like you're missing out on the pleasure and the passion that you once had, this is something that you're gonna have to recenter again this year, or address and heal and figure out what happened. How did you get to a space where that became a lack, or you feel scarcity in that area? Don't choose partners this is for specifically, don't choose partners who are lackluster in your life, y'all. This Four of Cups is giving me very much like, I mean, I'll take it if it's there. No, don't take it. A lot of y'all, and Spirit's bringing up men, like some of y'all dudes out here who are going to be watching this video, y'all are like, oh, well, it's there, so, you know, I can just take it. And it's like, no, you don't have to, because all it is, it's like, it's gonna lead to some darker shit that you did not want to drudge up. It's gonna lead to some darker shit that you didn't want to drudge up, and it's gonna bring about more of this energy coming through in the negative. So just be mindful of that, because it's almost like you are accepting anything that comes by, just accepting anything, and not being like, you're being very passive. You're being very passive in your relationship life, and Spirit saying, don't do that. And please don't always, now, I preface this reading by saying this is not just in the context of romantic relationships. So I am speaking generally, unless I say specifically this is romance related, this is sexually related, this is related to business, career, etc. So take it as you will. If something comes to mind when I say certain things, that's your cue, that's what it's in regards to, is what Spirit is saying. Some of you are dealing with the endings of things. And so right now you're feeling very lost. This Two of Swords here is like, you're not sure what to do, what direction to take. You're just kind of sitting right now. You see how the crows are kind of like, almost have the blindfold is on her. The crows are just kind of tying her up right now. She's not really sure where to go. So there's some blind faith that she has to have. And the blindness right now is to help kind of protect her and cover her in this situation. But if this goes for anyone right now who may be going through some sort of hardship in a relationship, familial or otherwise, certain things you're being protected from right now. Spirit saying maybe spring or summertime may be a better time to kind of face those things head on. But right now, the time is for you to focus on you, to hibernate, focus on you, protect yourself, protect your peace, protect your space. And don't let this painful situation be the driver in your new year. Don't let it drive you. Don't let it overtake you. Don't let it drive you. Don't let it. Someone's dealing with mania. Like there's a lot of, I'm picking up energy here of like someone who's either manic or has some sort of level of mania in their life. And it could be just like their surroundings. If you can try to get out of that situation, if you can try to find a much more balanced space, even if it's through meditation, even if it's through Spirit showing me like karate, like just different things, exercise, like just find some sort of balance. That's what you need. Okay. Those of you who just do not let pain be the driver here, y'all need to focus on other things to create balance in your life. And getting rid of some of that energy. You got to get rid of some of that energy. You got to get rid of it. I think a lot of y'all want change in your life. I'm picking this up. Like a lot of y'all want to see changes in your life. Y'all want to see things shift. But you have to understand that this is part of life's journey. I think most of y'all struggle with accepting like everything is not going to be cookies and cream. Like Spirit's saying, like everything is just not meant to be cookies and cream. Everything is not meant to be a cakewalk. I don't know why Spirit's bringing up all these sweetness things, but Spirit's saying everything's not meant to be sweet at all times. Some, you get the sweet, you get the salty, you get the vinegar. You know, all of these things are not, that's not life. And I need y'all to accept that. Spirit's saying, like, y'all need to accept that. Especially this year, that this is all part of your evolution, your growth, your personal growth. That there are going to be moments where things are going to be at a standstill and you're not going to feel like things are working out in your favor, or you're being given things that are like, you're going to feel like lukewarm about things or about your situation. Or you may feel like this is not the time to make any kind of decisions right now, or to, you may not be ready to deal with your emotions at that time. Spirit's saying that's okay. It's okay. But just don't let it be the driver in your life, because that's when it starts to go down a different path. That's when it can start to lead and go down a very dark and negative path that you may struggle to come back from. So just be mindful of that as you are not just navigating your life right now. Some of y'all are going to be outgrowing relationships. Okay, certain people that you were hanging around before, and that's what I'm saying. It's like you can't always just be like, oh, because this person is there for me, they're there, I can just kind of use them or lean on them. You have to be a bit more intentional about the people in your life and why are they there, because sometimes these are not people that you no longer need in your life anymore. So some of y'all are going to be outgrowing relationships. They no longer serve a purpose for you. And so sometimes you may have to depart. You may have to, you may have to move forward without them. A lot of y'all struggle with receiving. This abundance card here. Divine Beloved, please show me how to feel fully deserving to receive. I release my ego's plan and open to being a vehicle for abundance. A lot of y'all have, like, Spirit saying, y'all have misconceptions about relationships and how they're supposed to function. Many of y'all have misconceptions about relationships and how they're meant to function. Y'all really need to address that and really look at that and redefine what relationships mean to you, how they're supposed to help, satisfy, support, both significant relationships, ones that you really hold dear, and ones that are just maybe very minor, like an acquaintance or something, or a stranger. But even then, it's definitely some of the ego that may be wrapped up through this devil energy that some of y'all may have around relationships that you may need to readjust and rethink. I think the Ace of Swords coming out underneath this or above this devil card here is quite significant. This is really, this is like redefining things, relationships. This is going to be the year of redefining relationships. What do they mean to you? What does it mean to carry significance? Someone that you might have known for 30 plus years, and you've been friends with them for that period of time. Has there been growth there? Has it been more of like this very stagnant, lukewarm energy, like this very passive energy? Really think about your relationships this year in terms of what is it that you need and what they need from you. All right. I'm going to end it there because that's all Spirit wanted to provide. This is very short. These are the messages that came through for y'all in this year, things to think through. If you need to, definitely look up some of the meanings behind some of these cards. Ace of Swords, Four of Cups, Two of Swords, and the Devil card. These are the tarot cards that came through. They were all upright. So the energy here is not as passive as it is more action oriented. These main oracle messages here, think through these words. Hardship, abundance, passing, journey. This is definitely going to be something that it's not going to be a straight line. This is not going to be a straight line for you to get to the destination or an understanding of the relationships that you currently have and the relationships that you're seeking out this year, or maybe wanting to change. It is showing changes up ahead in your relationship sphere. Again, this year carries a 6 energy, which can signal the Devil card, which carries that energy, and also the Lover's card. The Lover's card is the number 6 card in the tarot, as far as the major arcana. So think through, there's 2 sides to that. These cards here should hopefully help you in your path forward this year in 2022. But that's all Spirit wanted to bring up as far as relationships. So may these words, carry you through, and, may Spirit help you on your path of clarity and wisdom as you move along in life. All right. I'd love to hear your feedback. Please provide your comments in the spaces below. More videos on the way, y'all. Thanks so much for tuning in. Of course, please be sure to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. All right, it's your girl Nisi here with Wild Pear Tarot, and I'm gonna catch y'all later. Bye.